when it's wetter than an otter's pocket outside and rain starts play. Welcome back to the Agegroup Multisport Podcast YouTube channel with me, Richard. Thursday, week 5 of our winter training. Today consists of, like every Thursday so far in the plan, of a swim and then a strength session, stroke HYROX. Last week when I went on Thursday, I was working in the morning, so it was about 2 o'clock when I got there, and it was empty. The pool was absolutely empty. So I'm going to go the same time again this week, and I'm banking on it being the same. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Can't guarantee it, but hopefully it'll be quite quiet and I'll have a lane to myself. But we'll just have to see. It's just potluck at the end of the day. But that's the plan. So I'm going to go about 1:30 and get in the pool. Now I've been thinking about these sessions, putting like a double session together. It can be detrimental sometimes. Hopefully it hasn't been for me so far. I am very conscious of not doing too much before the strength session in the pool. So, because I think they're both important, but I don't want one to affect the other. I want them to work in unison, if that makes sense. So I want the swim to be more technique based. Then that leaves me not burning all my matches for when I get into the gym. So the swim will be mainly upper body. It will be technique based. The main set will be 50s. Not sure how many yet, but it'll be short efforts. Again, focusing on technique. There'll be a warm up and a cool down and some technique before that. So that'll be the swim, and then I want to transition, not rush, transition nicely. So I'll be drying myself off, taking a few minutes to get into the gym, and then I'll be doing some dynamic warm up to get the legs moving, because obviously they won't have done a lot in the pool, especially if I'm using a pull buoy while I'm doing the technical bits. So then it'll be on the treadmill for the first run. So the plan is the HYROX stations I'm going to use today, as ever, will be the sled pull and the sled push. And in between each of those, I'll go down on the treadmill and do easy, steady runs, probably about 5:30 pace per kilometre. And then I shall probably put in, and I haven't done this before, some wall ball throws, just to get some technique. And again, that'll be using mainly my legs, because you actually sort of squat to do that. And then it'll be on the strength machines, and I'll do some leg curls, leg extension, leg press, and some calf raises. And then finally, if I feel like it, I might do some chest press, bicep curls, and tricep push downs. Get rid of them. So that's the plan. So the focus is to have the two sessions complement each other and not work against each other. It seems to have been working so far. We're in week 5 and it seems to be going all right. And I'm enjoying it, and I think that's the main thing. So I think that's the key. Enjoy what you're doing, otherwise why do it? So I'm just in the middle of making our protein brownie. I'm going to get this finished off, do a few other bits and pieces, then get up to the gym, and we shall see you on the other side. Back home. Wasn't very successful. Well, the swim, anyway. Pretty much my own fault, I guess, because I didn't realise that some schools were off on holiday already. So when I got into the pool, I popped my head through the door, as I usually do, to see what it's like. And there was a lane out. There was obviously a school in one side, and they were doing some lessons, and then there was just the public side. So I thought, okay, yeah, that's fine. Lane in, nobody in it. So I got ready, went in, and the lane had disappeared. So I was sat on the edge. And I asked one of the attendants whether they were putting a lane in. And he got on his radio, and one of the other attendants said that there was too many in the public area to put a lane in because they had floats and things. So I thought, all right, so I decided I'll try and just swim up by the lane rope that was separating the two sides. And I got about 5 lengths, and then the floats kept coming across and balls were getting thrown, which was good open water practice, to be honest. But it was like I wasn't going to get anything done. So after 5 minutes, I conceded defeat and got out. Got dried off and then went upstairs and did some strength work like I was, planning to do. So I got up there and did some dynamic warm-up, as you'll see in the video, and got on the treadmill to do my first run. Went upstairs, perfect, nobody on the sled mat, so that was fine. So I stuck on the 15 kilogram weight and did several pushes. I think I did 6 in total. Ran back downstairs. Really slow. Somebody doing yoga on the mat. Going to be one of those days, Rich. So I decided I would do some leg strength work. So I did some leg curls, leg extensions, just as I was going to do, but it's just mixed up. So I did some leg curls, leg extensions, leg press, calf raises. And then I asked one of the gym staff, they had a board up above some racking. So I said to her, is that for like wall ball throws? Because previously it's been for people to jump up and touch to see how far the vertical lift they've got. And there was stickers on it at one point. And she said, oh yeah, that's what it's for. She said, if you look above it, there's a panel gone because somebody's put a ball through the panel. She said, it's not in a great place. She said, but that's what it's for. You can use it for that. So anyway, after I'd done my legs, run back downstairs, jump back on the treadmill, another kilometre, 5:30 pace, back upstairs, thought, right, I'll have a go at these wall balls. I've never done them before. In the gym, this wall ball throw panel, it's got to be, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 foot up. And I'm like 5 foot and change. So it's a good way up. So I thought, right, I'm going to get my technique right first. I picked up a 3 kilogram ball. That was the lightest they had. And I started doing the throws. And when you get tired, obviously your form goes. So you can't do the technique how you should do it. So that was interesting. Like I said, first time I've done it. Did it really light, try and get the technique nailed. And so I did, I don't know, maybe 30 throws with a break in between. And then went back downstairs, did another run. Back upstairs, the guy was he finished? No, I think he was still on it at that point. So I went and did, what did I do? Oh no, maybe he'd finished at that point. Yeah, I think he'd finished. So I got and did some pulls. But this time I'd put a long rope on it because I'd realised that that's what they do in the competition. So I'd put a rope on one side and some handles on the other. So I was pulling it one way and then pulling it with the handles the other way. You'll see it on the video. So I did a few of those and then went back downstairs and did another kilometre and then come back upstairs, finished off with a bit of another round of legs and then a bit of chest and a bit of biceps and tricep curls and push downs, like I said I was going to do. So then I jumped in the sauna for 15 minutes and I've not long been in. So that was it. That was the that was the session. A bit of a change to what I was going to do, but it was all right. Mixes it up. I was quite entertained, which is the main thing, and I got a sweat on, so all good. So you've just got to work around these things, haven't you? When you can't do the swim that you want, and you can't do the stations that you want, you've just got to mix it up and work around it, and that's it. So that's Thursday done, finished. Thanks for watching this video. I'm going to get it put together tonight. We had a podcast out yesterday. It's going really well. Thank you for those who've listened to it already. Guy named Jonathan Holden's on there this time. He's raced 9 times for GB, been racing since I think 2021. So yeah, good chat with him. Really nice guy. So listen out for that. It's on this channel. It's just been dropped, and it's also on wherever you stream your music, Spotify, Apple Podcast, whatever. It's on them all. So yeah, you can listen to that. Please do. If you've got any feedback about HYROX, about issues getting into the pool at times, or anything else, just drop it in the comments below. And we'll see you next time. Don't forget, stay safe, keep training, love the process.